Hi, how are you? Welcome. Come on in. Join me. First off, I've got a few new subscribers, so hello and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me, and it really means the world to me. I did a little happy dance. Tra la la. It does mean a lot to me, honestly. So we're going to have a nice cozy chat, one friend to another. So grab yourself a brew. I've just finished mine while I've been setting up. So get yourself a beverage of choice, cold or hot. I'm not gonna, I'm not the drinks police. So, and we're gonna have a little chat on journals and things because my planner hasn't changed that much. I'm still in my Van der Spek blush pink personal size. I did a flip through of that a couple of weeks ago. Previous video if you want to have a look at that. So not a lot has changed. So to make a bit of a difference and a bit of a change, I thought I'd go over the journals and notebooks that I use. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So we'll start off. This is probably the least used one, but I love it so much. This is my very sparkly, very twinkly, fantastic notebook, which I bought from Paper Chase. It has coloured edges and also a blue end papers. So it is leather coated with glittery tinsel. Honestly, that's because I've been thinking about Christmas today. So it's covered in glittery stuff. But all that I keep in here, I have some crystal information at the back. So stones that I actually own and things like that, and what they mean and what they are alleged. I'll say alleged, but I like crystals and what they're supposed to do for you. So there's not many of them. But at the front, I have a deck of oracle cards, which is Enchanted Forest. And every January, I do a clock reading to give me a card for the month. And I did all last year's, and I am currently on this year's. So July this year, that was July, and it was the Thicket of Thorns, which is uncertainty. And if you're having a bit of a wobble, which is actually, it has actually worked out right, because I have been having a little few uncertain thoughts about some of my plans and things. So yeah, it's funny how last year it all kind of fitted with what was going on, and this year it seems to be as well. But so you do an overall one for the year, and then 1 month. So my overall energy of the year is it's time to break free and let my spirit fly. So be daring as you go beyond predictable behavior. And again, that is kind of fitting in right. Having said that, mind, we've had a pretty rough, horrible year up to now, but never mind. I'm still above ground and I haven't needed bail money, so I'm classing that as a big fat win. So that is my oracle card journal. I'd had the actual notebook years before this, and then I thought, oh, this is its reason for being. So I love this one, and it sparkles fantastic in the sun. I love it. So that's that one. My second one in the stack is inspired by Chrissy from Christine Louise on Paper. Check her out. She does some fantastic TNs at the moment. Her layout is just so spot on, it really is. But, you know, as I said to her one day, I would be tempted by mouldy cheese if it had a leather strap on it, you know, a leather fastener. So, but inspired by her, I dug out my TN. This is a standard size traveller's notebook. I actually made this one myself. It was for holidays and travel, but I took it apart and I have made this my health journal. So I have a little cat diary, which is dot grid. So it's monthly. Ooh, sorry, I've gone right out of shot there. So it's a monthly layout, and then there's about 3 pages of dot grid behind each month. So I have had to start. I had a bit of a health scare a couple of weeks ago. My hernia moved and I was absolutely ill for a couple of weeks. So I've got to do something about it. And yeah, I say this every year and I do this every year. But I really have to this year. So I'm keeping a track of my blood pressure and my blood glucose in that one. In the second one, this was just plain craft insert. As you can see, there's the plain craft and my starting photos. I'll not bore you with them. But so basically I'm tracking everything again for the month. And then because it's dot grid, I really like dot grid and I really like the Hobonichi layout. However, I'm left-handed, so I write most on the left-hand side. So I did mine the other way around. So this is my notes and this is every day of the week. And I'm just tracking my meals. So there's a blank one. You'll see it better. I'm going to move you back a bit there. So yeah, you'll see it better. I'm left-handed. This is the left-hand side. So I write more on this side than on this side. And I've always wanted one this way on. So I wish a bit more companies would maybe consider left-handed people, because we do things a bit differently. So this is my health journal, my health log. And in the back one, again, just another craft thing, and I got some sticky back plastic. Anybody from the UK of a certain age will know the relevance of sticky back plastic and Blue Peter and crafting. So yeah, it was sticky back and I just covered it. And then some notes that I need to know and remember, and important facts. So there's not much in it. It's only it's only a couple of weeks old, this one, even though the cover is years old. I made this years ago. But she's getting well dinged and well scratched, and she's getting texture. And I love her. I really love the colour. But she's quite smooth, but she does show little dinks and things quite well. I'm sorry about that. I'm just moving my camera. So that's my health journal. So yeah, I set it up. I made notes of what I needed it to do. And all I wanted to do was track my blood pressure, my blood glucose, my weight, what I'm eating, and how much I'm drinking. And and when I have a cup of green tea, because as we all know, if you replace your morning coffee with a cup of green tea, you will lose approximately 87% of whatever joy you have left. So yeah, however, I got green tea and lemon and it's not quite so bad. It's okay. So that's my health journal with markers in. Do you like my danglies? If you've been here before and seen any of my videos, you will know I like my dangles. But I haven't got any spine decoration yet, so that needs addressing. So again, on to my next one, my third one. I'm not going to spend a long time on this one because I did do a full flip on this a few weeks ago. I can't remember when. So again, Chrissy, you've got a lot to answer for, love. You really have. This was my TN in an A6 size, which I bought from Naya Papery. I absolutely was obsessed by this leather. It is soft, but it's very, very thin. But in here, I have all my quilting notes. I have 1, 2, 3 little books, 3 little notebooks, and a cloth pocket. So that's what I keep all my quilting notes in, which is a new hobby for me, but I love it. As I say, I've done a full flip on this, so I'm not going to go over it again. So that is my sewing kind of journal. So yeah, reference and things. So we're going to start getting a bit more personal now. And this one, oh, I love this. And it is really, really, really personal. This is my art journal. This is a Moterm cover. It was originally Moterm pink, I think, but it was such an awful shade of pink. It was just muddy. It was not clear. I did not like it, so I painted it. This is a real mix. It's a real custom blend, this one. I think there's about 4 different colours in here. How it's stuck to the leather, I do not know, but I painted this myself, my colour. I'm sorry, my glasses are going up and down more than a roller coaster, so I'm struggling to see, that's all. This is getting old. Malarkey is horrendous, and no, just stay young, stay young. So this is my art journal. I will show you some pages because you won't know the meaning behind it. So I have a little owl, which I love. That was quite symbolic for me at the time. And I have a saying that's when you start taking care of yourself, you start feeling better, you start looking better, and you start to attract better. It all starts with you. And that probably means better energy, better people around you, and things like that. Because another quote I have here, which a friend gave to me, and I've still got the original sheet, but I have copied it for in here. It says, surround yourself with the dreamers and the doers, the believers and thinkers, but most of all, surround yourself with those who see greatness within you, even when you don't see it yourself. And I have to keep reminding myself of that. So it actually started off as a moon board. So at the beginning every lunar month, I did pictures that kind of drew me. And then, a couple of bare ones, couple of blank ones ready to do. But no, I've done a few little rants. Dream outfit. I would love this blouse and necklace. That necklace is just to die for, as far as I'm concerned. So, yeah, and these are just some of the things that attracted me. The life in front of you is way more important than the life behind you. And I think that's good world advice for everybody. So, there was a few of them. Gosh, these go back some. And then I got a bit more personal. So don't let your current circumstances make you think that you're not capable of creating a new reality for yourself. That is so, I'm sorry, my camera's dropping out. So it is so relevant to me because my current circumstances are not really what I thought they would be. I have a son who needs a lot of care. I have long-term health issues. It's not where I expected to be. But so yeah, we're on to personal ones here, and another kind of mood board. And then we're getting in this one. I love this page so much. Can you see it? Yeah, it was actually done in anger and frustration, this page. There is a real rant written behind this, and then it's covered with paint and ink and pictures, and it's turned out pretty much how I envisaged it in my mind. So the only thing a woman over 60 should give up wearing is other people's opinions. So yeah, I love that one too. So it's not very far in. It's actually I think it's a B6 size. I want to say B6. It looks like 5x7. It's an Artway Doodle art notebook with plain papers. So I still have lots of paper still to go. In the back, I just have a couple of you are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. And that is true because I am dreaming a new dream now. So that is my art journal. I don't work in it as much as I would like to, but hopefully I'll be a bit more organised and that will change. So now I'm on to my own journal. This is my personal journal. Yeah, and I got this from an art shop in the UK, which is where I live. Ryman's. It's one of their A5 drawing books. It did have an elastic band around it to keep it secure. It snapped, so I just put an A5 holographic cover on, which I absolutely love. I love this cover. I got it for my last journal, which is my work journal. So this is my personal journal. This is where I vent. I decorate the page with washi. I'll show you quickly so nobody can read it, because it is extremely personal. But I stick in pictures. This one says, "This is your life. This is my life, my story, my book. I will no longer let anyone else write in it, nor will I apologise for the edits I make." And again, it is to remind myself that that needs to be done. And so I tend to decorate with PET stickers and washi, some drawings. This is about things I can't do without when it's hot, and drawing. I have a video on that, a YouTube video on that, and I thought I'm going to put that in my journal because the temperatures this year are so worth recording. So I do some hand drawings in it. Some pages don't have any decoration on at all, usually when I'm having a very long rant. So no, and I got some new stickers from Etsy, a lady in Etsy, but I can't remember, Coffee and Moonscapes and things. So that's where I'm at. The last time I wrote in it was Saturday the 11th of July. So yeah, I've had a week. I haven't even been able to write in it this week gone. But Never mind. Never mind. The day after that, I had a fantastic FaceTime call with one of my lovely, lovely friends. So I need to record that because that was fantastic and I loved it. And I hope we do that again soon. My last one is this is my work journal, my ideas journal. I don't even know if I want to show you this one. I don't know if I want to open it. Am I going to jinx it if I open it? I don't know. However, I bought this in York in a lovely shop called Avorium, and they had a deal on, so I got this one and a navy blue one, and I got free printing on it. You probably can't see it, but here it says Dream Big. And that might be backwards. I'm honestly not sure because the camera's facing me. But again, I got the holographic cover. Now, as I've already said, I'm left-handed, so sometimes I will go from the back, which I have done in this one. So I've got some little stickers, 1930s kind of themed, some PET stickers, and then my big dream, and lots of information and thoughts on what business I am planning on starting. But I have some notes here. I made a pocket to tuck in, and there are 2 sets of different notes which didn't fit on this sheet of paper. So yeah, so I've got costings, I've got potential suppliers, chats by other people who I've gone to for advice and things like that. So I'm still planning, I'm still looking. There's a long way to go and there's a few things to do, but this coupled with my A5 planner is what I'm planning my business in and working on. So I'll probably go into that one maybe it's in a few weeks' time. But if you would, what I haven't said previously up to now is I have recently qualified as a journal therapist. So I can now do journal therapy. So if you would like some hints and tips and advice on how to choose the correct journal for you, if you've tried journaling before and thought, it's not for me, I'll never keep it going. It might not be you, it might be the book you were writing in. So if you would like some information on how to choose a journal just for you, let me know and I'll do one. I'll do a video on how to choose a journal to suit you and what you need. You can't see my hands moving around. I always talk with my hands. So thank you very much. If you've stuck with me this long, thank you so much. This far in the video, it was a bit different. I hope you found it interesting and some little insights into my life and different aspects of my life and things that go on. So let me know in the comments what you use journals for. If you do journal, if you've ever wanted to get into journal, let me know, because I think it's a fantastic thing to do. I think it can do fantastic help for you, obviously, or I wouldn't have done the qualification. So you take care, have a great week, whatever you're doing. I hope that the weather is in your favour and that your shoelaces are always tied. So have a great week. Thank you so much for sticking and watching, and if you're not already, please subscribe and please give me a nice thumbs up to let me know. It really does help, so thank you very much, and I will see you soon. Take care, my loves. Bye.